And we are back at Health Trust TV. Thanks for being with us. We are now ready for our cooking segment, and with us is Matt Mermod, a chef from Catered Too. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me. So today we have a orange zest and thyme and parsley marinated pork tenderloin with some molasses baked beans and some sauteed baby turnips and the greens, very high in calcium.
Oh, great.
So we're going to start with the baked beans and the pork tenderloin pretty much the same time.
Is that a special type of oil you're using there, Matt? Or?
It's olive oil, but I'm using a garlic infused oil.
Okay.
So, get some beans going in here. So these are white navy beans, some yellow onion, and we have some Worcestershire, and a little bit of maple syrup.
Oh, that's great.
And some molasses.
Oh, great.
So these ingredients are all rich in, is it calcium or?
Very much so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the molasses, the navy beans, the orange juice, and the turnip greens are all very high in calcium.
So good for bone density building.
Absolutely.
All right.
So these are going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, great.
And start with some pork.
And you cook these all simultaneously while the...
Well, for this cooking segment, yes.
Okay.
And then this will brown up. This takes a little bit of time.
Okay.
And then we have some shallot. One of my favorite ingredients. Just kind of cross between garlic, onion, got that sweetness, and this will kind of go in here as well with the onion.
Great.
Get browned up. Come on, heat.
It's smelling good already.
Yeah.
So.
Great.
So how long does this normally take to cook separately?
This would take, well, the beans take about 30 minutes because you really want to infuse the beans with all that really rich flavor of the molasses, the maple, Worcestershire, and some chicken stock. You can use water, some vegetable stock if you'd like to. And this pork tenderloin, you can marinate this up to 24 hours in advance.
Wow. Oh, okay.
It doesn't have any of the acid from the orange juice, so it won't cook the pork. It just adds the flavor to it.
And what kind of marinade do you use for the pork?
So this just has fresh thyme, fresh parsley, orange zest, a little salt and pepper, and some olive oil.
Simple, good.
Yeah, very simple.
So now the beans, are these homemade beans? Are they different than canned beans that you're buying in the store?
You can use a canned bean if you're comfortable cooking beans. By all means, but no, they're just a regular old white navy bean.
Okay.
Great.
We have some turnips. These are baby young turnips.
Okay.
And these will take about 5-7 minutes.
Okay.
And once they get a little bit of brown, I like to add a little chicken stock to that.
Wow.
I love that sizzling sound.
And you have all that
Yeah, you're
goodness
leaving
from,
something good's coming up.
yeah, you get all that goodness from the pork and all the leftovers from that. You want to get all that.
So what kind of greens do we have over there that are going in?
So these are actually the tops for the turnips.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you have turnips there. These are the greens that have been cleaned, and I just simply cut the tops off. I'll even cut a little bit of that off and cut them in half.
Okay.
Really
Great.
simple.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Easy.
Yeah. So this going a little bit more. We'll add some greens.
So what are we talking total cook time here? How much time do we have to plan out?
Well,
plan on making a dish like this?
I'd say about, with a canned bean, you can get it all done in about half an hour.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I can make that work.
Yeah. So those are going.
Well, the smell's getting us all very hungry.
Yes.
And the last ingredient here, a little fresh orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange
huh?
juice.
Now the same orange that we use to marinate the pork with the zest.
So it's freshly squeezed orange juice.
Yeah,
right?
freshly
That's
squeezed.
great.
Use it all. All right, so then we have the beans. So those white beans, after about a half an hour, they get
Oh, wow.
really
Wow.
nice and dark and
Wow.
rich.
I didn't know they turned out that color.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
You would never know that they're white beans.
No,
Right?
no. These look like regular pinto beans.
Yeah.
All right. And just to plate up, and I'll hopefully be done in time for you guys to try this.
Yeah. Looks amazing, Matt.
Yes.
All right. With the pork.
Most important part for me,
most important
the meat,
part.
man.
Oh wow.
One went in
Excellent.
and 3 came out. Amazing.
There you go. It's the magic.
Wow.
Look at that.
All right.
We got some silverware in here I'm gonna grab.
I'll even.
Well, thank you so
Got
much,
it.
Matt, for your demo. We really appreciate
Yeah,
you
my pleasure.
coming.
Enjoy.
Okay, and everybody stay with us because coming up next we have our fitness expert Ryan who's going to be taking us through a great workout routine. But before we leave, we're going to throw it to Dr. Werner to give us a very important health message.